Oh, you know it's going to be a good day when you see the Roman legionnaires marching onto the battlefield. Welcome back, one and all, to another glorious Rome 2 siege. Not siege battle, it's a land battle, in fact. And we do have a 2v2 here, as we have a Seleucid civil war taking place. We have Seleucids backed by Rome and a Seleucid backed by the desert people of Nabatea in this very green-looking map here. I guess this could be somewhere in the Seleucid Empire, but yeah, you imagine most of it is sort of be a bit more dusty and less grassy than this. But yeah, we've got a very strange Seleucid roster being built here, as we have a load of horse skirmishers as well coming in. And they are attacking the Median cavalry. They're getting some jabbies off onto them and trying to do some inflict some damage. This is an all-cav Seleucid army over here. We have set up. We've got Hellenic cataphracts and cavalry so much bunched in here trying to stay hidden. It's a very, very strange build, that is short. And then we got, yeah, the Nabateans up here, sort of on a bit of a high ground. They've also got a fair amount of cavalry of their own here in this one, and they've got some elephants supporting them from the Seleucid Empire. Rome is looking like he has also got a pretty large cavalry army here. We've got auxiliary Numidians, and we've got these Socia Equites, some very heavy cavalry here backing their general. We've got auxiliary cavalry as well. Yeah, Socia Equites at the back here as well. But these are the extraordinary. We've got just the basic, the ordinary ones setting up there as well. But it looks like Seleucid's going to box up now. It looks like these horse skirmishers have already scared him into a defensive formation that is forming up there. The legions are going to keep on coming forward. But yes, it's good to have some more Rome 2 action for you here today, guys. If you do enjoy the battle, and if you want to see more of this sort of content, and do remember to hit that subscribe button. And if you do enjoy, hit that like button. Maybe let me know in the comments who you're rooting for as well. Are you rooting for pro-Rome Seleucids, or are you rooting for, I guess, pro-Nabatea Seleucids? Or I guess there might be just like, you know, the true Seleucids, and the Romans are trying to back, you know, back this, I don't know, this pretender potentially, and bring a, you know, maybe bring in a Roman satellite state. Maybe is what's going on here, and then maybe these like some mercenaries have been hired by the actual Seleucid king. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, do let me know in the comments if you enjoy the Rome 2 content, because well, it's something different to what we usually do. We don't often I feel like we do a lot more Attila and Napoleon, but yeah, I do try and get out the odd Rome 2 replay here and there. And if you want to send in any of your own replays as well, do send them into my Discord. The link is down below in the description. It really does. You know, help out the channel by sending in replays, because yeah, it just means that I have plenty of content to make. Sending them in. These horse skirmishes going really wide though. I think they're going to go for Rome. I think that's the play going on here. This is quite a long battle for 2v2. Land battle as well in Rome 2, so it's about 24 minutes on the clock. And yeah, already first few minutes, I'd say both sides sort of just, you know, judging each other's weaknesses and strengths. I don't know if the Seleucid army realizes he's advancing to nothing. Well, not quite nothing. There's a heck of a lot of cav waiting in this tiny little shrub here. I did have foliage off, but I felt like it was only appropriate to have it on for this battle, because otherwise you have no idea how these guys are hidden. I think they just have some special ability, but they don't. They are just hidden in like one or two trees. Can't see. Well, maybe actually they do know that they're there, because the heavy archers and the spears are all setting up here. Maybe they do know that they are here. They certainly seem to be. I don't know. These are all hidden though. There's no point of these guys like unhidden, I don't think. Maybe they are just boxing up. They're that scared of the horse skirmishers. They're just fully boxing up on all flanks. It also might be the potential thing here. I just go into Numidia and just try and Nabatea here and smash him. Just to hit him hard. I mean, but he's already built ready for this expectation. Got Rakim Palace Guard, a really good holding unit. I mean, yeah, look at that. It's 44 melee attack, 55 melee defense. They've got really good armor and 115 health, 65. Like, they are going to hold. The flanks, they've got Nabatean swords. Not so great, but yeah, also got plenty of archers here as well, also to help out. I'm surprised to bring maybe any pikes as well, just maybe just use those. But pikes aren't so effective in a siege battle, that's for sure. Sorry, in a land battle, as they are in a siege battle. Yeah, but we do have them here. We have pikes in the Seleucid army. Yeah, just basic pike. I mean, 3 of them? I don't know. Maybe there's a few more. Roll pelters. And here we go. The cav's been activated. He sent out one of his own cavalry here. He sent out his Median cavalry to go and scout, and he's found all this cavalry here. The surprise is over, and all of a sudden we're going to see a heck of a lot of cataphracts here moving forward, and citizen cavalry as well. Yeah, that is over. I mean, if they can box down one of these armies and then be aggressive on the other, like, be aggressive on Rome here. Rome is willingly pushing forward here with Evercardi cohort, Praetorians, with Syrian archers as well. I mean, he's got it's actually quite a small infantry army for Rome. There's such a lot of cavalry there, and these are like expensive units. It just means he's gone for an equal cohort. He's gone for quality over quantity. Like, you could just bring a lot of legionary cohort and probably still do a lot of damage to those Rakim Palace Guard, to be honest. But yeah, I would just like full on assault, just like ignore the cav behind you, put a rear guard up, and then yeah, just keep marching towards Nabatea. I think that is what the Seleucid player here is now doing, ignoring what is going on in his back, and he's going to just worry about the front. And the Rakim Palace Guard are coming forward now. Archers already are starting to shoot. I'm going to be doing too much damage frontally to these Romans, I'd imagine. Their big scutum shields here, they'll absorb most of the hits. But yeah, I'd get the cav in behind Rome and start trying to pressure there if possible. And maybe also get Nabatea's cavalry and the elephants to push out here and threaten the Rome's cavalry. And here we go. Test tutors are being formed up here. I'd love to see Eagle cohort as well, being the ones to form the test shooter. I like how the Eagle as well is right at the back. He has such a smaller shield as well. He's not really going to be able to protect himself too well. I hope someone's ready to pick up the Eagle when it falls. Archers being brought forward here, but they only have 3 archers, and they're going to get outranged by the Nabateans. They have 4. Actually, they have more than that. They have 5 units of range. Might not matter though, because here comes Seleucid. Seleucid just needs to keep pushing. Keep pushing. Because the Cav Seleucid, like the royal Seleucids, as we'll call them, I guess, the loyalists, they are they're being, I'd say, quite inactive. They are trying to deal with the Romans here. I think they're trying to pin down that Roman general. They could absolutely do it if they can get the horse skirmishers into melee here. They can bring up the slightly better cavalry and the light cavalry and the citizen cav. They can deal with that threat there, and actually they could assassinate Rome's general for sure. Oh, he's already boxed in. Oh yes. This has been brilliantly done here by the Seleucid loyalists. They're going to have to go in here. The Rome is going to try and break his general out. Rome should just be aggressive, and he could probably break his general out, to be honest, with force of arms. So much light cav over here. The Extraordinary going in, dealing with these horse skirmishers. Should be an easy win here for the heavy cav. Yeah, the horse skirmishers do not want to be in that melee fight at all. You see, yeah, the general here, he's already being aggressive. He's actually managed to even catch one of the horse skirmishers over here, the Socia Equite, doing a good job there. The horse skirmishers is going to try and get out of there. The idea is just to sort of, you know, kite the general here and jabby him down. I think that's the play. And if the general's over aggressive like this, and this citizen cav there missed an opportunity. Absolutely missed an opportunity there to get that general in melee. Rome's general's not good in melee as well, these cavalry units. Easy to take out. Got elephants as well here for Seleucids, so I'm excited to see both the elephants in action, that's for sure. Yeah, here comes... Actually, no, here does not come the cataphracts. I thought they were getting ready to come over, they're not. That's a bold job really there from the Seleucids. They had that general cornered in the right in the corner over here. They just needed to pin him down with the light cav for a moment. And they probably could have got him. The citizen cavalry definitely could have dealt with him. Now they're just harassing the Roman cav, which is great as well. It's, you know, being busily occupied over here. It's still an effective strategy being played here by the loyalists, but I feel like they just missed out on an opportunity. Rome's now going to do the same though, and he's going to be harassing the Hellenic cataphracts here. And we're going to see the Numidian cav just run away. And we're seeing fires being used. Eagle cohort being, yeah, just focused down with fires. Interesting choice of ammo to use. And here comes the Seleucids with their Median cavalry hitting the Nabatean archers here. That's definitely what they want to go for, because they want to get their elephants into play, and they don't want them to get focused down by Nabatean range. So yeah, very nice. It's a nice little assassination there. Got that archer. Looks like they might get these ones as well, but they have got support by infantry. Looks like some of his swords managed to block off and absorb most of the charge. Now Nabatean cav arrives as well. That's one archer gone. Rome should start thinking about advancing here now while Nabatea is getting busily occupied here with the infantry, and the Seleucid pikes are moving forward as well. They're still in box formation as well. They're that terrified of the cavalry, which is now all shifted here to deal with Rome. Rome's, this should have happened a little while ago, Rome's cavalry is now going to get isolated and killed. His general is in danger. I mean, he's got some good cav as Rome, but it's not enough to stop all this Hellenic cataphract shenanigans going on here. This is a lot of cataphracts being used. We've got a couple over here. They actually are, I mean, they're super heavy, and they go up against very heavy. They are losing one of them, but the other one's winning decisively. A battle of the titans when it comes to cav, that's for sure. And here comes the citizen cav. They're going to go in, and they are finally going to go up for that general, who's been open so many times. And finally, I think they're going to get this general. Rome's general could be in a lot of danger. That him being lost is going to obviously damage the effectiveness of the Roman infantry. Rome should just get his infantry in there now rather than never, because, well, he's soon going to lose his general, and his effectiveness of his infantry is going to go down. Look at the blobs well going on here for Nabatea, just to take out a couple of Median cav. Like, they need to take advantage of this to the Seleucids. Get your infantry up here and just try and take advantage. Like, Nabatea did all sorts of, well, I wouldn't say mistakes, but just a bit of a mess, really. There you go. Most of the Roman cav has now been dealt with. The general here is about to die. But it's to be routed and probably run down. And that is then going to be the Seleucid cavalry able to go into the backs of the Romans here. Also go after the Seleucids. They're just they need to be more aggressive to these Romans and these Seleucids. They are now finally, but the pike should not be leaving the line. Let the royal peltasts or the Thurio spears do most of the chasing. They're quicker, they're lighter. We've got Roman cav in the back line here, Nubian cavalry. Also trying to be a very cheeky sort of attacker there. He's going after the Nabatean noble general. Elephants here need to fall back. Just plowing down their own troops, which I find very funny. I mean, they all get up, but it's very funny. They're like, ow! How dare you plow down my men? And here we go. Rome is getting attacked. Praetorian Guard getting attacked by light cav. Cav is just nowhere near as dangerous as it is in, say, like, Attila, where they can, like, a light cav can do a lot of damage to their very heavy infantry. So yeah, this is not going to really affect the Praetorians at all. If anything, it's just an annoyance. One of the cav here is returned, auxiliary cavalry. So, well, that's not going to last long. Rome's infantry keeps pressing forward. I guess, at least with the general being dead, Rome's like elite infantry is still going to do pretty well because their morale is so high. Base morale 65. Maybe they're going to force the Nabateans. Yeah, they're going to force the Nabateans back to a red line here in a minute. They could be in trouble. We're going to see a similar thing happen as we did with the Roman player, just getting boxed in around a red line. They're not going to be able to set up in time either. The Romans are really pressing on here. Eagle cohort is, yeah, I mean, just chasing them down. They're only active as well. Like, and these guys are tired. They have managed to catch these archers, though. This is a poor move here from the Roman player. He's had his archers running ahead of the army. Nabatea just turned around and just gone in and killing them. That is not good. That is not good. Here comes Seleucus. He needs to just send some units to be aggressive, actually tie down the Nabateans, and then send the rest of his army. He wants to send troops around the flank. You see, he's always looking like he's trying to flank. Good volley there. Did a lot of damage to those light cavalry. That's the Evocati cohort there in the rear lines, trying to do some protective duties, but not well enough because the auxiliary Syrian archers here are being pinned down once again. We have got the loyalist elephants going in, Indian army elephants, and they've got 20 odd kills. And they're getting focused down here by missiles and javies. That is not good here either. Nabatea is going to break out through his own lines with his cavalry. He's going to try and support the Seleucid cavalry and elephants here. They're sandwiching this Praetorian here. Cataphracts on one side, a general on the other. Elephants berserk, 31 kills. Oh, that's sad to see. That is sad to see. Cataphracts going in there as well. Still yet to see this Seleucid player really commit. He needs to go in. He's just baffing about, making sure his army's all fully set up. Just get in there. Rome is dying. His ally is dying. He's already lost his general and his cavalry. Roman infantry, I mean, I was going to say it would do okay in prolonged melee, but it's shaken actually. It's being hit in the rear with general being dead. These guys might rout, you never know. Quite possibly could. The elephants have re-rallied. 156 kills they've got now. Oh my gosh. They're actually doing things. They're going to run into this massive Romans here. This will be good. This will be good. Just keep powering on through. You just keep pulling them through. 160 odd kills. They might rout these guys. You never know. They, like I said, they're shaken but stirred. Not quite stirred. And yeah, I mean, this is a fast-moving game now. Pikes I just feel like are not the play. How many pikes did he bring? You got 4. My gosh. Some of the Romans have actually managed to get to the Nabatean line and actually able to do what they are designed to do, get into melee, and they are beating the Rakim Palace Guard, like really easily beating them. My gosh, look at that. And because they're so close to the red line, they run off the map so quickly. It's going to be a race of annihilation here. Who can annihilate each other quicker? It seems like the Romans that are getting to that front line are doing work. Indian Armored Elephants, though, are doing work in the back lines here. 265 kills, even if they had a really poor start as well. They're going to break these Evocati. Look at that. 146 kills, and, 146 men left, and they're wavering. 92. Getting that rear charge there actually stabilized. Broken one, though, then the healthier one broke. That's insane. Evocati cohort here, though, yeah. Like, also looks like it's going to go. Rome might just master out here from army losses. He's only got a couple of Eagle cohort that got to the front line. Elephants coming forward here. He needs to send them in. Just get in amongst the archers. Just charge in. Run through the Keep Palace Guard. I can see the gap he's looking at. Just don't be a coward. Go in. Because right now, the longer you stay here, you're doing more chance for Nabatea right now to line up his archers and shoot your elephants. Oh, the elephants are still alive. There's literally like 2 of them left. You need to have second wind so that you can these guys can re-energize because they're exhausted. That's kind of one of the ways that the elephants end up dying usually, because they run out of stam and then they're just never as effective. If you can keep them stammed, they can get a lot of kills. Eagle cohort dying. And yeah, now the returning Nabatean cabs able to fall on the Roman rear and the Seleucids. Romans are starting to break here. Eagle cohort disengage to try and support the back lines rather than push on the front lines. The elephants are nearly breaking through the Rakim Palace Guard, which is good to see. Elephants, 12 kills though, for how much they're doing. The pikes, seem like they're doing a lot of it. Actually, yeah, the pikes are killing a lot of here. 50 kills, but it's just slow, but it's effective. It's killing a lot. We've got so many like Thorio Spears here as well out of the game. These guys can form square. They should be over here defending this back line. Elephants now going berserk. 14 kills. Yeah, they're getting focused down by Nabatea's archers now. Finally, he's had that chance to get him. He should have gone in and pulled through, which is what elephants are allowed to do. Cav and swords here breaking for Nabatea. Actually, a lot here is breaking for Nabatea. Why? Oh, his general's dead. Nabatea's general's gone. That's huge, actually. That's probably one of the reasons why we've got so many breaking Rakim Palace Guard. That is not good. But yeah, you can see here now, Seleucid's gone around the flank. They're going to go in. They're going to just try and hit with the light cav here. Hit into, well, they're going to hit a general of Hellenic cataphracts. He should just go in and just annihilate these loyalists. The defectors here, proving that the Roman alliance is maybe not worth it. Anspar is still dead even though. Crazy. That's a great charge there. Really good charge into Thoros. If they form square, that would have been avoidable. Sounds like we're playing NTW3 here. Form square, form square. We're not. Syrian heavy archers also being harassed here by light cavalry. Citizen cav here. A little bit of a pull through, I'd have said, but I can see what they were trying to do, just trying to disengage. Again, going into archers here. The archers I don't think have used much ammo either. As you can see, Nabatea is getting forced back, but there's pikes now that are starting to die in a rout. Seleucids seem like they're being sort of stopped in their tracks a little bit here. But Royal Peltas getting just bashed about by cataphracts as well. Encircled ones over here, Royal Peltas. I don't know if you can see the Seleucids in there. Just about. He gets surrounded by these desert warriors. And they finally roused it over. Seleucid still has plenty in the game, and like I said, still balance power is still looking very even right now. This Cataphract's charging into the Thorio Spears. Very just a head-on as well, which is a bold move. This Thorio Spear here getting the jabbies off into Hellenic Cataphracts. If this general was to die, that might cause a matter out here for the Seleucid loyalists, and it could come down to the Nabateans with no general. At least the Seleucid generals, like players, do a good job of keeping his general alive. Four skirmishers in here. They're trying to be effective in some way. They are probably able to get some decent rear charges now on archers and things like that. With morale starting to drop, the units that'll be the chance. Pikes are getting rear charge. I don't know what the Seleucid players do for Micro. He's not really at this point. It seems like his units are just kind of frozen. This pike here these pikes here need to get in the game. I don't know what they're doing. Archers here as well. He's got a Royal Peltas that's not doing anything that should be being committed. Yeah, these Syrian archers at least are firing. Wavering heavy archers here. Royal Peltas down here again getting sandwiched. Something they're getting used to. They're going to go, yeah, he's going to disengage and go for the archers. Really nice move there from Nabatea. In he goes. Lost a lot of horsemen, to be fair, on that charge. I think the archer's got a volley off right at the end there. We've got horse archers, sorry, horse skirmishers. It's not even horse skirmishers, like Cav engaged with the Hellenic Cataphract here. And he's actually losing, but I don't know if it's got anything to do also being engaged with Rakim Palace Guard, which I think it does. And if that, if that Cataphract was to die, I mean, yeah, I don't know if this player just kind of goes AFK or something. He just seems to, like, it's kind of disappointing. I don't know, he's just not microing enough. There goes his general, yes, giving it a movement there. Sends it into melee. Yeah, after all his microing of just, keeping his army sort of, together, which is a pretty good job boxing it up, moving it in a pretty defensive position. He failed to micro once he's actually engaged. And it's cost his army. Though his pikes did well. He brought those 4 pikes, and I mean, they did okay. They actually managed to do some decent damage to those Rakim Palace Guard. Things like these Thorio Spears could have been so much more effective if he just pushed up his army with the pikes, then had a rear guard with the Thorio Spears, and then the Royal Peltas could also be aggressive in the front. He could have just bulldozed through Nabatea. I think Nabatea just got himself in a right bad position here. He could have easily been dealt with. But yeah, 30 seconds left on the clock, and it looks like the loyalist Seleucids are going to win here today with the support of the Nabateans. They're just about going to pull this one off. But my gosh, it was close. My gosh. There you go. Yeah, the Hellenic Cataphract General, I think he's routed. I don't even think he's died. Yeah, wavering army losses is the reason for it. And there you go. We're going to have a victory for one of the Seleucids and the Nabateans. And yeah, this was sent in by Azkiss, playing as one of the Seleucids' his all-cav army. He's got 1,400 troops there. But yeah, some very good kills here for the Cataphracts. 185 with this general one. 282 kills with the one of them here. 195 with another Hellenic Cataphract. Javi Cav getting 107 kills is actually the best there. His Elephants, even though they started poorly, 269. We've got the Citizen Cavalry, not getting that many kills, but the Light Cav, 167 kills, 101. Not bad. Then we have FFFFFFF there, Supremacist, playing as the Nabateans. And he got 197 kills with his Nabatean Noble Cavalry there, 176 kills with another one there, 131 kills with the Nabatean Heavy Archers, 134 with another one there. Nabatean Swords getting 110 kills, 151 with the Nabatean Swords as well. Rakim Palace Guard, yeah, really rough day for them in the office, but one got 124 kills, it's not too bad. Then we have Khorne Jonah playing as Seleucids, getting, not huge kills. I mean, his Royal Peltas 290 kills, 170, Pikes 185, but yeah, nothing else getting huge kills. Thorio Spears 111 is not too bad. Then we have Machen Nesso playing as Rome, 104 kills with the Auxiliary Cavalry there. Cav just, I don't think Rome should have brought Cav, should have just gone all infantry. They should have just tried to rush Nabatea down and relied on like Cav being
sort of relatively ineffective in some ways in Rome too. 100 kills here with the Eagle cohort, 103 kills with another Eagle cohort, 113 kills with the Eagle cohort. But again, his infantry underperformed, losing his general. Massive, massive loss there. But there you go, guys. That is today's Rome 2 land battle. If you did enjoy and want to see more Rome 2 content, do remember leave a like, subscribe, comment, and all that shenanigans. And I'll see you folks in the next one. Bye for now.